Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to share something with you today that had come up. And this is not some big insider secret or anything like that. I actually think it's something pretty awesome in this whole ongoing situation with OGL 1. Whatever Wizards is on to now. It's 1.2 currently. By the time you're watching this video, it could be something completely different. I want to thank everybody who's joined up and hung around with all the news that's kind of flying around about this. If you're just coming here from wherever, please click the like button if you like the video, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for notifications. I'm trying to bring out as much news as I can. Right now things are kind of quiet, but this is something really positive that I wanted to share with you guys, and this is from Frog God Games. And again, this is no big insider secret. You can go to Frog God Games website. This is bolted right on the front page. It's just froggodgames.com. And I wanted to check this out together. Now, full disclosure, I have done work for Frog God Games. I think they're great guys. I did Elemental Moon with Lance Hovermail. And that was back at the dawn of the OGL. This is 2004, 2005, right in there. And most recently, I did the Lost Crypt, which was a module I worked on with Gary Gygax that finally got released back in 2019, I believe. And I'll link to both of those products. You can pick those up from Frog God. But I just wanted full disclosure there. I don't want there to be any hint of conflict of interest. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at what Frog God Games is saying about the OGL 1.2, and we'll look at that together, because personally I think this is fantastic. So we'll check this out. Dear loyal gamers, Frog God Games and Necromancer Games will not sign the new Open Gaming License version 1.1. We believe that what Hasbro is doing is wrong, in bad faith, and likely not legal. We fully believe that the strength of the industry is based on multiple people with diverse approaches making rules, settings, and adventures for our favorite game. 23 years ago, Clark Peterson and I started a tiny company called Necromancer Games. At midnight on the day 3rd edition released, we published the Wizard's Amulet, the first third-party adventure to support it. Our company then worked with Wizards of the Coast to put together the 1.0A OGL. You guys know what they're talking about. The promise that we could start, grow, and operate a business creating adventures for D&D was in the bedrock of what has become my life's work. We have published for D&D 3.0, 3.5, and 5th edition. We have published for Pathfinder, Swords and Wizardry, Old School Essentials, and Castles and Crusades. We have published more than 500 unique products over the years and even built our own warehouse. All of this was done with a blessing of WotC throughout the OGL 1.0A and a contractual promise that we could do this. Third-party publishers like us made the D&D brand larger and more universal. We helped make them money for the past 23 years. We are not offended by their desire to make money off the third-party publishing market. We are offended that unless we give them the permanent right to use and sell our intellectual property with no compensation, we cannot continue to operate. We are offended that unless we give them the right to let them revoke our ability to publish at any time with only 30 days notice, we cannot make more books. We are offended that even though we have spent thousands of dollars on making virtual tabletop versions of our games, we can't do it anymore. WotC sounds like Darth Vader talking to Lando Calrissian in The Empire Strikes Back. I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. And I want to address something. When Bill is talking about here, Bill Webb, he's referring to OGL 1.1. However, Everything he's saying about virtual tabletops in the back half of this paragraph that I just read is still spot on. WotC in bad faith is breaking a promise clear and simple. After we have invested 23 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars into our company, they want to pull the rug out from under us. They are intentionally damaging Necromancer games and Frog God games, as well as the entire industry. And just as a sidebar, guys, well, you know what? I'll get to that at the end. If they proceed and succeed in deauthorizing the 1.0A OGL, we will have to stop production. That's still an ongoing matter. Even though this refers to the OGL 1.1, they are still seeking to deauthorize something I am told that's not even a legal process. That's not something you can do. But that's just what I hear. I'm not a lawyer. We will lay off staff and quit hiring and paying 70 or so freelancers. We will have to cancel projects we have spent tens of thousands of dollars on already. This will put us and several dozen other companies out of business. Putting third-party publishers out of business will create a monoculture of work in D&D that prevents diversity of thought and makes it so only one company has input into the hobby. This has a real effect on people, real people, not just companies. We do not care about one D&D. What we do care about is our ability to use the perpetual 1.0A OGL granted to us in 2000 by WotC as they promised we could. So, what does all this mean for Necromancer games and Frog God games? First, it means that we need to stand up to them, fight, and continue working under our existing license. In this case, by we, I mean everyone who is a creator in this industry. And guys, that is what I have said all along. This isn't just about Paizo. This isn't just about Kobold Press. This is about anybody. This is about me. If you've considered uploading your own custom character sheet or monster to DM's Guild, this is about you. Second, we need to band together to create a non-OGL and non-WotC version of a system reference document that can be forever used by anyone. Why, you ask? WotC has proven themselves to be untrustworthy, and we all need to wean ourselves off them as soon as we can. We will work with our friends in the industry and have been in conversation with many of them about already about doing this. Go Black Flag. What you can do to help is to buy books from us and other third-party publishers right now so we can afford to continue to operate, pay our people, and keep our pool of artists and writers from starving. Look for opportunities to let WotC know that what they're doing is wrong, be it with social media or with your wallet. And everybody's been doing that. Have no fear, we are sticking around. We know it's going to be a bumpy ride for a while, but if the fans support us, Necromancer Games and Frog God Games, as well as dozens of other companies like us, we will win this war and continue to make great products for the hobby. Bill Webb, CEO, Frog God Games. Strong words from Frog God. And I'm very, very, very happy to have shared that with you guys. The nota bene that I was going to mention earlier. I've got a planned sequel for Elemental Moon for Frog God Games. Until or unless something changes, I mean, I don't even know what the status of that's going to be. I'll link to where you can buy Elemental Moon and Lost Crypt from Frog God directly below. I'm still waiting to hear from Hellebard Games. That's Don McVitie's company. I've got stuff published there too. What they're going to do about this going forward, if they're just going to shut down or what. So I don't know about them yet. But this is really strong stuff from Frog God. And like I said, even in the light of OGL 1.2, the kinder friendlier butt kicking from WotC. Even in the light of that, they have kept this up. They haven't backed down a single bit, and I'm very, very happy about that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because that's a little bit of news from the front line. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'll leave you to judge that. But yeah, if I get any more stuff like this, of course, I'll share it with you guys. Until then, you know, stay strong, stay positive, and do what Bill said. Support small creators. You don't have to necessarily buy my stuff if you don't want from Frog God. But go buy some stuff from them because they make good stuff. All right, be good to each other, and I'll see you tonight with another live stream and any interstitial videos that come as necessary. Have a great day.